Yeah, for some reason it dropped signals, Senga. I don't know why, it just randomly does that, so I have to restart the stream again. No idea why it does it, but it just does it randomly, you know. Another old-fashioned car's just gone past. Hello, Daryl Shin, how are we doing? Good afternoon. My chat isn't coming over screen. Oh, I can see your chat alright. Hello, Leeds, how are we doing? Hello, RHS. It's clear, I see. Have you moved? No, I haven't moved. I'm just restarting it again. Why does it look a different picture? I restarted the stream. It just, for some reason, just stopped. No idea what. Right. Are we off again or not? Haha. Where's the cows field? Oh, sorry, Senga. Yeah, I'm understanding you now. Yeah, I'm in a different location. I'm in Cheshire. I get what you mean now when you said have you moved. Hello, Professor Snape. How are we doing? Yeah, I'm in Cheshire at the moment. I'm about an hour and a half away from where I normally am. I thought I'd try a different location. Well, I've been here before. This is only the third time I've been here. How's it going, Professor Snape? I'm fine, thank you. How are you? Yeah. So I'm just south of Crewe at the moment. I see a Y in the clouds. It's nice and sunny here, actually. Hello, Georgina Devine. Hello from Cumbria again. How's it going, Georgina? How's life in Cumbria? Don't forget, double tap the screen. If you're watching on a phone, give it the old tap tap. And if you're new here, subscribe. And subscribe to each other. Sharing is caring, unless. Only 4 thins found us again. Where's our star? Hello, Scouster. It isn't crashing anymore. Oh, that's good. Hello, Dosser. How are you doing, Dosser? Big up your damn self. It's a nice day, yeah. It's nice and sunny here, amazingly. When I first got here, it were very grey and cloudy and dull, but it's perked up, as they say. Trust me, it took a while, yeah. Welcome back, yes, I'm back. We're back. We're back again. I don't know why it just dropped off. No explanation. Hello, Titanic. How we doing? That plane on Stormy Amy, I filmed trying to land 3 times, only had 6 minutes worth of fuel left on board. Oh dear, that's not so good. Roblox is down because of the Wi-Fi glitch. Alright. Hello, Titanic VR. Close call then, Sanger. I'm sure it were, yeah. Oh yes, Georgina, we've had quite a few go past that are going well, not so much the lakes, but going through the lakes, going past Oxenholme and what have you. I'm in a different location today, Georgina. I'm in Cheshire. I think it's Cheshire, this. I'm on the border between Cheshire and Staffordshire. Yeah, well, it was cloudy here, Scouts, so when I arrived, and then it's picked up. Yeah, I'm, where am I? How far are you away from home? I'm about an hour and 50 minutes drive from home. Oh dear, phone's beeping and bopping and bopping. Hang on, let me get control of this phone. Hello, good lord. What am I up to here? Hello, Umesh Bar Carpenter. How we doing? How we doing, Daisy? Morning from the land of $40 coffee tins. How are you doing? I see the Scotland flag. How's it going, Daisy? X marks the spot. Oh, you say, all right, got you. Where do you come from? I come from Lancashire, me, Georgina. From Lancashire. Went grocery shopping yesterday, just ridiculous. Toilet paper for 12 basic rolls, 22.49. Jesus Christ. That's ridiculous, is that? Bloody hell. Just fill up in your backside. Hello, Vivia Windy. How we doing? No, I forgot all about it, Senga, to be honest. I'll screenshot this now that I remember. I've screenshotted it to remind me. How's it going at Vivia Windy? Imagine that, paying that much for toilet roll. Blooming heck. I could do practically a full shop for that money. Hello, UMS Batia. How we doing? Yeah, I could probably do a full shop for that money. Well, not a full shop for me anyway. Where's that train going to? That train was going to Liverpool. Yeah. Hello, Thorothin. You've found us again. Well, for some reason it just disconnected. I've no idea why it did it, but it does that every now and then. It happened a few days ago. It doesn't do it every day, but just every now and then it's like the network gets fed up with you. You know, because they must not make any money out of me because I'm on the what do you call it? Umesh Bhatt here. I am near. Just trying to think it best. I'm in the United Kingdom, and I'm the nearest city to me is. I'm not far from Manchester. Let's say that much. That's the best way to describe it for somebody who's not from this country. You know. Unlimited data. That's the one. I'm on unlimited data, and obviously. Hey up, big freight train here. Going very slowly. Hello, fried chicken, how we doing? Yeah, I can't wait to look at your channel when I get home, Thorothin. How's it going, fried chicken? How we doing? Yeah, it was. Freightliner, class 66. And I can tell you that's just going into the yard here. Just going into the yard, I think. The head code of 6H50 it is, and it's, I'll tell you where it's going. Yeah, it's just going into the yard here, and that's it. Looks like, 'cause Thought it were because it looked like it were empty to me, did that? There was nothing in any of the trucks. I'm doing good. Glad to hear it, fried chicken. Glad to hear it. Don't forget, if you're new here, hit the subscribe button. And let's have a thumbs up. Double tap your screen. Hello, Adrian Kaya. How are we doing? Double tap, everyone. Yes, that's the way. Double tap. There's over 100 people in here watching this, so if you all double tap, you'll all have a sore finger. Welcome, Ronnie. How are we doing, Ronnie Nelson? Slow train coming. Doobie Brothers. How's it going, Ronnie? And that was a London North Western Class 350 going to Crewe. Hello, Cyprian Paron. I just Russian person, but that's best I could do. Cyprian Paron. I think it's a silent H, but I don't know. But hello there, sir. I've got a famous brother called Ronnie. Yeah. I used to run and jump on trains in Colorado when I was 16. Excellent. 8 cars, yeah. Yeah, that were 2 joined together with that. 2 Class 50s joined together, and now we've got a 390 coming. Yes. Go to Senga's channel and you'll see some great paintings, drawings and all that. Really good. In fact, the drawings are amazing. They really are. Hello, Ducci 2912 train spotter. How are we doing? And there's a link to a channel there. Is that Senga's channel, I presume? Is it Senga's channel, that, Jeanette? Right, just hang on. There you go. I've pinned Senga's channel. He's pinned. The message has been pinned, so if you want to have a look at Senga's channel, it's pinned in the chat somewhere. I don't know where, but it's pinned. So hit that link, or copy and paste that link. Not anymore, not too fast. 63 now. Oh, 63, Ronnie. We've got another 63-year-old in this chat. We've got the 63 club going on here. The 63 club and the famous people club. Ronnie Nelson, oh yeah. Yeah. I don't think that's my channel. Is it not? Oh, I'll fight. She's not. Jeanette's not put her OnlyFans site in it. She'd be a mistake. Got a big group of people coming up. Well, a big group of teenagers coming towards me. I'm going to make a racket, I'm sure. I'm from the United States of America. Excellent, Ronnie. difference is down here, like there's a bunch of kids now coming past now, and I can tell just by looking at them that they're decent sorts. And yet when I'm in Preston and a group of kids coming past, you think, wow, they're going to do something stupid, this lot. But yeah, I can tell just by looking at these, the way they are, the way they're talking, that they're decent folk. You know what I mean? Does that make sense? No, they're not drunk. They're all roughly around the age of, say, 15, 16, 17. But they're not. If that had been in Preston, when you get groups of kids coming, they usually start doing something stupid or saying something stupid and basically annoying. And that's because further north, up where I live, you know, the kids that are out to mountain streets, they're more feral than what they are down here. Cheshire is quite a well-to-do county, you know what I mean? So they're not as feral. Is that the correct link, that, Jeanette? Yeah? Is it? Oh, that's correct, is it? Yeah. I thought for a minute you were sending us elsewhere. Yeah, I can't wait to listen to Thorfin's channel. Celebrity in the chat. I still can't get over it. I'm gonna have to send you something to sign, Thorfin. You can sign something for me. Another channel. Is that which one's that? Oh, I'm getting different channels here coming up now. I've just pinned that one. Glad you've enjoyed. Yeah, if I send you something like I'll send you a t-shirt or something, you can sign it. Oh yeah. You are Session Madawa. How are we doing? How's it going? You are Session Madawa. I can send you a bit of paper to sign and I'll draw you. Oh yeah. Hey, that is now you're talking now. Senga will draw you actually draw a picture of you. Oof. If you draw one of me, Senga, and I can pin it to my front door, keep burglars out. Life is short. Yeah, we all love each other. We do. That's for sure. Stuart, where are you? I am. I thought you were saying, Stuart, where are you? I'm on the West Coast Main Line in Cheshire, in the United Kingdom. UK, correct. I thought you were asking where Stuart were then, but I realised that was your name. My daughter is going to a party with Scott Brown, a Celtic player. Going to get his signature. Hellfire, lots of celebrities. There's a lot of name dropping going on here today. I feel like I should have brought a red carpet with me. I feel out of place here with all these famous folk. TV stars, football personalities. Whatever next. Another Class 390 coming. Now there's 150 odd people watching this, so subscribe if you're new and double tap the screen. I'm from the UK, but unfortunately I'm in Thailand for my sins. Oh, blimey heck, there's no sins there. I wish I were in Thailand. There's something else very slowly creeping through, but I don't know what it is, but you'll all see it in a minute. Something unusual coming through very slowly. It's like an engine on its own. No, it's not, it's a freight train. Yeah, I get the blame for everything I don't like. We'll have to come on our live chat tonight, tonight at 9 o'clock. Jeanette does a live stream and we get together and have a bit of a laugh, 9 o'clock. It'd be nice to have a celebrity on the panel. Ooh. Hello, Rail Go, how are we doing? And that is a Class 88 electric locomotive pulling the Tesco train. There's somebody still outside in a car watching the train, and would you believe it, but they're actually on a horse. How often do you get that in Preston? Somebody actually coming up to the side of your car on a horse. This today's getting crazier. Celebrities, football personalities, and now we've got red rum. In a minute you'll hear it clippity-clopping past. It's a black and white horse. Can you hear that? I don't know if you can hear it. Yeah. Are you off, Thornton? I'll catch you later, Thornton, if you're going. Yeah, I can't believe that. Somebody here on a horse. I've seen it all today. And here's another Class 805. There's 180 people in here, so double tap the screen and subscribe. Clap clong, so yeah, that was a... Could you hear the horse's hooves going past? I held my microphone out at the car when it clippity-cloppeted past, but I don't know. Tesco train, correct, fried chicken. No lycra clad. Well, she weren't lycra clad, but she were jodhpur clad, if there is such a thing. I do like a horsey swords. But she were a lot younger than me, I'm afraid. She only looked like she were in her 30s. But, you know, if they're up and down on a horse, they're not short of a bobby too, that's for sure. I certainly heard the horse. Yeah, it's further down the road now, just clippity-cloppeting around. It's only a little country lane. When I finish this stream, I'll spin the camera around so you can see the location of where I am. Especially in Cheshire, yeah. Oh, there's a lot of, oh my God, yeah, there's a lot more females coming now. Getting overrun with. Well, this looks a bit strange though. They're holding hands. Might just be good friends. 3 females and a cockapoo, I think the dog is. Looks like a cockapoo. Wow. Woohoo! Yeah, you're right there, Thornton. Ah, no, it's not what I thought it were. It's mother and daughter, or mother and daughters, shall I say. From a distance, it looked like something different, you know, but there we go. You know, this is one of them places you could sit all night and feel absolutely safe, you know what I mean? Whereas the road where I normally am, you get people flying past on scooters and all sorts of nonsense, and I certainly wouldn't like to stay there in the dark, but this is just a different world here. You know what I mean? Yeah. I was in my element there, because the mother were about, again, early 40s, if that. Poodle and Shih Tzu. How are we doing, Gary E? Hell yeah. Just keep talking. Hello, potential Chinese or potential, certainly a person from over that neck of woods. I can't read that at all, but hello there. Hello, Gary E again, with the two pink hands. Trying to identify that language. It's not Chinese. It's not sure. But anyway, hello there. No, they definitely weren't. They weren't on the other bus, Jeanette. They were mother and children. The kids looked to be about 18 and 19, and the mum looked to be about 40ish. Oh, it's Japanese. What are you doing right now? Ah, it's Japanese. Excellent. Yeah, I'm in the UK, and I'm parked at the side of the West Coast Main Line in Cheshire. Hello, Yorkshire Railway Adventures. How are we doing? And we have got another Class 390 coming. And that, I can tell you, is going to London Euston. Eastbourne these days. From Eastbourne to London, I always use the Southern Line, yes. You might see it in a minute. Potentially you might see it anyway. There's a hot air balloon coming now. Crikey. Football stars, singing celebrities, horses, and now we're getting a hot air balloon. How much do you want him on live stream? Bloody hell, I should start telling tickets. bit of luck, if it blows over this way, you're going to get a hot air balloon. Apologies if you heard that. Yeah, Jeanette heard that coming through over the microphones. I thought I'd managed to avoid that, but obviously it came over on the microphone. Nobody else heard it, thank God for that. I tried to aim it on some weeds to soften the sound a bit, but it didn't work. When you've got to go, you've got to go. When you sat here for 3 hours or so, the time comes. I always feel, and I don't like doing it really in Cheshire. I don't think you know, there's a hot air balloon at distance, but unfortunately, I don't like it's moving so much. We've got another class 350, London North Western trains approaching. I won't say a word, lol. Watching the choo-choo like you, lol. Yeah, there's a lot of them London North Western trains on this section of line. Hello, Shaw. How are we doing? Don't forget, if you're new in here, hit the subscribe button and double tap the screen. There's something else coming, or is it that that's just going? I don't know. The lines are lit up, and the lights are green, signals are green, shall I say? How's it going, Shaw? I saw the Duke at Carthage. Yeah, I got it yesterday at Preston. Train spotting Sam. In fact, I put a short up today of it on my channel. Coming through Preston. Coming through Leyland, shall I say. Farrington. I put a short up this morning of it. Because I did live stream it yesterday. I was live streaming, and just as I got the live stream going, it appeared. So it worked out quite well, did that, to be honest. That is live now, yes, that's exactly what I'm seeing now. Hello train guy, how are we doing? I
should go outside and show you the Swedish trains every 15 minutes. A new train, excellent. Hello, fried chicken again. New train every 15 minutes. Yeah, well, down here there's quite a few new trains, but much newer than what we get up my end. Hello, Azu. How are we doing? Unfortunately, I don't think you're going to get to see the hot air balloon. It's stationary as far as hot air balloons go. If I just do this, you might just see it. You see it in the distance. Potentially. Oh no, you can't see it, can you? But it is right in the distance there. You look, you can see the top of a mobile phone mast poking out of a tree, and there's a hot air just to the left of it, but it's very faint. Sorry about that, but it looks like it's actually moving away from me. I was hoping it were going to come across this way, and then we get it on the camera, but it doesn't look like it's going to come across this way. In fact, there's no wind today, so I can't imagine it going very far. I would think wind plays a potential part in aviating a hot air balloon, I would imagine. Sat here for 2.5 hours and I haven't done a proper video of anything. I always have my proper video camera with me and I've not shot a single video. Hello, Russian person. Which Russian locomotives do you know? I don't know any. I've watched a few videos with him on. I watched one the other week, Harold Balder he recalled, and he was travelling on a Russian train that went right the way up to the Arctic Circle, but I've no idea about locomotives or anything. I'm afraid. I don't know any locomotives from any country, to be honest with you, other than the UK. And I don't actually know every single locomotive in the UK now. There's so many new ones popping up. I'm out of touch with them. In the 80s, I used to know everything, to perfection. But now I'm out of touch because they seem to be bringing something. I know locomotives, the UK locomotives, but the actual trains and all the multiple units they have now, I'm totally out of it because they just down the south there's loads of different ones, and up in Scotland they have all the 700 series and all that lot. Well, I haven't a clue what they are, 785 and 735 and 715, and to distinguish between them I have no idea, because they all look so very similar nowadays, whereas when I was a teenager, way back in the old 80s, I could usually tell what it were just by hearing it before I even saw it. I can't now. Not a chance. The magic of politics. Yes, I'm in the United Kingdom, where, believe me, that's what we need. We are politics in the United Kingdom. A bit of good old magic. Yeah. There's no magic in politics. We have crazy politics. Keep it up, Rism. Keep it up, Rism. A big black crow that keeps flying around. I know that much. Keep it up, Rich. That's they were typing everybody. I wonder what you meant with the Rism. New nickname. Hello, Rich Butler. How are we doing? How's it going, Rich Butler? From one rich to another rich. And we've got another 350 London North Western train coming. And another 390. Excellent. Glad to hear it, Rich. Oh, and that smell of muck spreading is back again. I don't know what it is, but there must be something going on around here every now and then, because it did this about an hour ago. A very strong smell of muck spreading. Way to go. I do love a Pendolino. Hello, Sir Houston 4014. How are we doing? Well, if you like Pendolinos, there's certainly this is the place for Pendolinos. Nearly every train that's been passed has been a Pendolino so far. Either a Pendolino or an Evero. And an odd bit of freight thrown in for good measure. Catch you later, Thorfinn. Glad you could be here. Have a nice evening. And don't forget, if you're about later on tonight, Jeanette's channel, it will be live. We will be there. If you happen to be near a computer or a phone, you can have a quick peep. Say hello. Say hello in the chat. Whatever. You know. Catch you later, Thorfinn. So Houston 414, I do miss the class 43, but hey ho. Yeah. Yeah, I think they had more character about them, the old 43, especially the very early ones with the noisy engines. I used to like them, with the Paxman Valenta engine. in half led out to rip roar. And when they replace the engines in them, they tend to when they replace the engines in them HSTs, they lost a lot of the sound, you know, they went a bit quieter. Somebody left the end open on that one, the coupling end, if you notice. Somebody forgot to press the button. That was two Class 805s together. The tender tank with a new build P2 Prince of Wales has been placed on the chassis and looks stunning, excellent. Yeah, we had the Duke of Gloucester up here yesterday, well, not up here, well it was up here, but I was up in Preston, but and it was supposed to come back and it broke down. So that end of that, it didn't do the return trip, so I don't know. It has run light engine back to crew today, but I don't know what happened to it. It failed at Carnforth yesterday. We're doing a rail tour. Now hunting Blackpool fans. How did it go on? What did it finish, Stuart? Did you win or did you lose? One-nil win. Oh, hellfire. Senga's back from his shopping. Have you bought anything nice, Senga? Ankit, how are we doing? Nope, messages. Another 390. Ankit. Senga Grace, yeah, I love you. I love you. But we only have 14 hours to save the Earth. What films that off? You're calling me chaos, that's Stuart. I noticed that when I'm here, you get a better class of chaos. Oh, we've had all sorts in here today, Stuart. Celebrities. I've even had a horse. A horse stood outside of me today. A blooming horse. We've got a hot air balloon as well, but it's just not moving. It's in exactly the same position as it were when I first saw it. Unbelievable. Yeah, so the your turn today for Undying Love Singer. Yeah, we haven't seen Manny Law today. Yeah, I don't know where he is, Manny Law. He hasn't been in today. He must be at the Copacabana. Was it Jeanette wearing her Britney Spears mask again? Whoops, I did it again. I think she's coming at 7:45. When is it she actually leaves, Sanger? Is it soon? I don't mean in the next few days. Well, it's got to be that New York City rhythm in my mind. I'm trying to serenade Manilow to get him to come in. You know I can't smile without you. Can't smile without you. Can't laugh and I can't sing. Finding it hard to do anything. So Houston 4014, imagine if the Flying Scotsman was painted in its GNR livery, yeah. I can't sing either, yeah, correct Stuart, I know that. I know it so well. I saw a mouse, where on the stair, there on the stair, right there, a little mouse with clogs on. Well, I declare, going clip, clippity clop on the stair, right there. God, that stink of cow muck's back again. Keeps coming in waves. I think Stuart were in last time he were in, you know. Thor Thin, Stuart. 4th in 74. X Factor winner. Not X Factor. Sweden's Got Talent. Sweden's Got Talent winner. Oh, God, that is so strong, that stink. Good Lord. Phew. Yeah, famous people. Have you had a look at his channel, Jeanette? Have you seen his singing? Or shall I say, have you heard his singing? Singing Pink Floyd, you said it comes in waves. Clears the airwaves. Your lips move and I can't hear what you're saying. I'm lost now, this chat's lost me. Not yet, but going to take a look. Alright, yeah, I understand that bit, but all the previous comments, I'm a bit lost. I need to keep up, I need to keep up with the script, I think. Pink Floyd lyrics, I don't know any Pink Floyd. Another 390. for the Pendolino fans out there. If you don't eat your meat, you won't get any pudding. I know that bit. So Houston 4-4, I need to get my home being 622125 some coaches, since right now they are pulling some teaks. Alright. Yeah. Stuart Radden, Sweden Got Talent, almost sorry I missed it. How can you have any pudding if you don't eat your meat? Yes, yes, you stand still, laddie. Yeah. That video to that song was a bizarre video in reality. I'm going to have my nanny nap now. Okay, Jeanette, yep. Get your batteries recharged, ready for 9 o'clock for the Saturday night special. I'm sure Stuart will be there in the chat, putting his 10 penneth with him. Who, me? See you later, Jeanette. Catch you later. Right, I need to pick clothes to wear. Oh, well, fire. Oh, yeah, Senga. You got to look at the party for tonight's leaving party. When is she actually going to Australia, Senga? Is it soon? I'm the quiet one. I'm the quiet one. Catch you later, Jeanette. See you tonight. Yeah. Always difficult decisions, Senga. Deciding what to wear. When are you going to the ECML? I don't know, but I will be going Rail Go. I will definitely be paying a visit, that is for sure. That is definitely for sure, without a shadow of a doubt. Villa Fan 2009, when are you doing Cross Situ? She's away for 4 months on Tuesday, right, excellent. God, she's going to have the time of her life. Wish I were going to Australia. But I wish I were going anywhere other than this miserable existence I have at the moment. You know when your life's crap, when all your friends are virtual. That's when you know your life's crap. Everybody you know is only virtual. Yeah, Cross City Line. I don't know. I don't know if I'll ever go to that. I don't know. Hard to see. Hello, train lover 33745. How are we doing? And we've got a freight train coming. It's a class 66 GBRF with the old doodads on the back. The old, you know, containers. How we doing? How we doing, Badger? Back again. Hello. I knew there was a reason why I was in here. Hello, the unidentified one. Yeah, I'm in the UK. Haven't got a clue what to do at the moment. I'm a self-imposed hermit. Yeah, I'm a bit that. I'm a bit that way. Yeah, it's like I said earlier. You know when your life's a bit sad when every friend you have is virtual. You know what I mean? You don't interact with real human beings, and that's the situation I think I'm in at the moment. Big time. Hello, Megatron. How we doing? Yeah, slow sound is good. Hello, Henry's Trains. How we doing? Well, I've got a microphone at the side of the track, you see, to try and enhance things a bit. You know what I mean? Been here long, yeah. I've been here since 2 o'clock this afternoon, so I've been here just over 3 hours. Hello from Japan. Hello, everyone. Hello, Japan person, Japanese person. 42 containers and one coach. Yes, correct. I didn't count them, but obviously you did. It's just going into the yard. Is that train? I could tell the speed it was going that it was planning on stopping. Nice sky. I love sky all the time, yeah. Good weather. It is actually good weather here, and when I first arrived it was dismal, dull and grey, and look at it now. Look at it now, he says. But I will be going shortly, because it takes me an hour and a half to get home from this location. It's about 75 miles away from my house, so it's over an hour with traffic as well. There's always a bad traffic around the south side of Manchester on M6. Always builds up, does the traffic. You're in Korea? Oh, really? Go. Yeah, you are. I subscribe to your channel. Thank you very much. That's what we like to hear. Subscribe and double tap the screen. It makes it worthwhile when you're driving to these locations. Feel like you're getting something out of it, you know, for your time and effort. Certainly put the time in, that's for sure. Boy, do I. All my clothes are in suitcases. All my clothes are in suitcases. The last thing I pull out is what I'm looking for. Oh hell. Come to Korea later, you'll see a variety of trains including American, French, Japanese and Korean trains. Excellent. And that train that just went past here is all painted up in weird livery, and it just says down the side, "Together we roll." Or "we roll together," something like that. I don't know quite know what it's all about, or what it means or anything. Some new fad group thing, whatever you call it, you know what I mean. These groups where they have all these abbreviations for things, and one thing, hey up, the old fashioned car's coming past, another one. Hello, Avinash Sharma, Bark Train Cab IE. How are we doing? Train lover. See you later, Train lover 3745. I give a thumbs up to the video. Thank you very much. Hit the thumbs up, correct. Cheers, Badger. That's the one. Hit the thumbs up. Doesn't do any harm. Makes it all worthwhile though. And don't forget to subscribe if you're new. I'm not going to be here much longer because it is getting a bit quieter now. Lovely evening though, nice and warm and pleasant and fresh. Oh, how I wish me going, yeah, no, I'm same singer. I wish I were going anywhere, to be honest, just a change. I feel like I'm just on some hamster wheel at the moment, every day. I do. That's exactly what I want to do. Run away. Hello, Bobby Multani. How are we doing? Yes, that was a class, an Avanti West Coast Evero, class 805. Saying a grace to somewhere hot, yeah. Run, 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 run away. Well, there's some activity somewhere because I've just heard the points change. So something's going somewhere, coming somewhere, doing something. Don't know what. Pina coladas on the bit. Oh god, yeah, I love pina coladas. That is my favourite. That when we went to Gran Canaria 5 years ago, that's all I drunk all the time. Pina coladas were heaven, absolute heaven. It were. God, how many of them I drunk a day? It must have been anybody's guess because we were all inclusive. Oh, they were magic. They were absolute magic. I was getting them 2 at a time at bar to save, keep going up and down. Getting 2 and then going and sitting backside at pool again. Bloody brilliant. Hello, Rice Krispies, out Reese Krispies, how we doing? I was only thinking about you earlier on. Because we're on about YouTube names and I just couldn't remember what your name were. I knew what it meant, but I couldn't remember exactly what it were. Yep, we are just south of Crewe at the moment. And I think there's a freight train going to come out to the yard in a minute. Because I've heard the points change. But, yeah. Oh, yeah. A few years ago, the British chopper train in Korea, but it was old and scrapped. Right. I thought you were singing Annie Lennox Town. Pina colada. Oh, God, I love them. Ooh, yeah. I can taste them now. Used to give you a pina colada and dip the dip the glass in the thing, in the whatever it is that they put around edges. Is it sugar? I presume. I don't know. Around edge of glass, and it was just absolute heaven. Heaven. Sun beating on you, you're right there, Sanger. I loved it. I love them pina coladas, they're superb. Absolutely superb. Hello Leeds, how are we doing? Brilliant. Yeah. Yeah, that's all I drunk when we were on holiday. All the way through pina coladas. Slept well every night, that's for sure. I don't know if you heard that electronic sound then, but that was the pints changing back. Honestly, I had enough of training to be able to be a train driver. Yeah, very good, yeah. I tried calling Northern Rail, guess what? They didn't answer. The line was dead. The line was dead. There's a joke in there somewhere. The line was dead. They were making me wait until they were ready. Very good. Should have told them to get straight to the point. Boom, boom. Did you ring them up on a telephone? Or did you do the virtual messaging thing, or whatever you call it, live chat? What platform did you use? Sorry. Hello, George Ross. How are we doing? Get back on track. Yeah. I think this joke's hit the buffers. How's it going, George Ross? Don't forget, if you're new here, hit the subscribe button if you want. You don't have to, right? I'm just saying. It's optional. But if you don't, your phone will blow up. That's just a joke. Hello, Tommy. How we doing? I'm going to get dressed and then I'm heading to New Pudsey to Newcastle. I'm going to a training centre for my train. Excellent. Excellent. How's it going, Tommy? Is the weather nice over there like it is here? Having said that though, it could be absolutely chucking it down at my house. I'm about 70 miles away from home. Probably whizzing it down where I live. Can't actually check. I could look on my video cameras, see what the weather's like up my way. Nice blue sky over there. It's been grey and dull all day, but no rain. Yeah, well, that's what it was like when I first arrived here, Tommy, at just before 2 o'clock. It was grey and dull. Honestly, I thought it was going to rain, because I was thinking, God, I've driven for an hour and a half, and I'm going to end up rained off. But Fortunately, it went the other way and the sun came out. So that turned out alright. You know what I mean? Hello, Ken Ships and more. How are we doing? How's it going? Hello, Rashid Masi. How are we doing? You can tell when you're in a posh area, well, poshish area, when everybody's car has like short number plates on, you know. JV4. I mean, the car just pulled up behind me. The guy getting his dogs out and his registration is at JV4. I mean, that number plate probably cost more than car did. Hello, Fernando Costa. How are we doing? You know. Yeah, that's it, Tommy. You've got it. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. Well, I won't be here for much longer because it's 20 to 6, so I'll probably stay till 6. That's a good round number. And then I'll go. Because it'll take me, if I leave here at 6, I'll be home for 7:30. I have to wait 79 hours to get my train ticket. Alright, another one of my songs. You make me happy when skies are grey. I mean train. 79 hours? Oh, fire. Yeah. I bet she sung Somewhere Over a Rainbow to you as well, didn't she? You're just like the Ray in Rain Man the movie. No, I've never seen this film, but I can well imagine what Ray in the Rain Man movie is like. I can well imagine. I've never watched the film, but I can imagine he's some gormless bugger. Hello, Railheart, how we doing? Yep, and Mary Poppins. Very wet. Great film. I've never seen it. I've heard of it, but I've never seen it. I don't watch many films, to be honest. Should do, but I don't. Good. Are we back down near Crewe again? Yes, we are. We've been here for the past 3 hours. I'm going shortly, really. You always have a habit of turning up at end. I'll be going in 20 minutes. I might even be up before then if nothing livens up. But I've been here since 2 o'clock and it's now 20 to 6 because of this closed train tracks on the way to Leeds. Right, I'm with you. I'm totally, yeah, I'm with you. And here we have another Class 390 coming down the track, going to London Euston. Correct, Stuart. Crewe is in Cheshire. No. No. Class 390. That's it, Tommy. Not a T90, a 390. A Pendolino. I've had lots of Pendolinos and Everos through here, which we don't see Everos in my usual location. But we've seen a lot today, Everos. You know what I mean? Been very. It's a busy section of track, is this? You know, very, very busy. Hello, Click to Touch. How we doing? What's your all-time favourites? I don't really have a favourite. Have you seen any freight? Lots of freight. Really, lots of freight today. Never ending. Loads. Lost count actually how many freight trains we've seen, but because I'm right next to Basford Hall depot, so it's a constant stream of freight trains in and out all the time. That's the one that pivots on the corners, correct. Hence the name Pendolino, because it's got a pendulum effect on each bogie, like a weight on the bogie that hangs like a pendulum, so it gives it, well, it does whatever it does to it. I'm not 100% sure myself, but that's where it gets its name from. Yes, it tilts on the corners. Have you seen any 90s? No, I haven't seen 90s. We've had 66s, 68s, 88s, but no, I haven't seen a 90 here today, amazingly enough. And usually do. I've seen lots of Freightliners, but they've been 66s, the Freightliners, I think. Yeah, they tend to be late at night, the Freightliners. Hello, Go 605 Productions. How are we doing? Go 605 Productions. How's it going? Well, there's nothing on the diagram. Nothing happening. I think it's time I called it a day. Actually, no movement at all on the diagram at all. This is the boring bit now, driving home. What a bore. Especially when you get near that big bridge in Manchester. Seems to all grind to an halt though. No matter what time of day it is, it always grinds to a halt when you get near that blooming big bridge. Like what's it called? Is it Thelwall Viaduct or something like that? It just gets horrendous round there, does traffic. Absolutely horrendous. Go the other way, use the 61 instead. No. Sometimes I do go that way, but that gets a bit snarled up and snow around there. It's the bit before the bridge that's always bad. No crying, screaming, but you made sure. Yeah, it's the bits before the bridge, just round Limb, that it's always snarls up. Once you get over at bridge, it's okay. But sometimes I do go. Sometimes go down M62 and go through Bolton. You know what I mean? Thank God I don't wear makeup.
Yeah, sometimes I go down M62 and then on to St Peter's Way. If it's late at night and there's no traffic, that is the way I would always go home because it's obviously the quickest. But at this time of day, it's always just after Knutsford and before Limerick. Just I have to tell you something. Go on, tell me something quickly before I switch this stream off. You did this the other day. You never told me. Stuart, you know he's a very sensitive fellow. That's why I'm always so careful about what. Yeah, very good. What have you got to tell me, Leeds? Spit it out. You said you did this the other night. You did. Said I have to tell you something, and then you didn't say anything. If you do it again tonight, I'll block you for good. I don't like cliffhangers. Hello, Dr. Shipman. How are we doing? Hi, dear. Hello, dear. How are you, Dr. Shipman? How's it going? Who you are? Where is this place? Fitness Traveller? This place is south of Crewe. Not bad. Excellent, Dr. Shipman. Excellent. Glad to hear it. Come towards the mic, Richard. Come to. Oh, sorry. Yeah, I'm not. Yeah, I know who Dr. Shipman is. Not allowed. Sorry, I was still outside then, and my other microphone's right next to the track. But like I say, I'm calling it a do because there's actually two reasons. One main reason is because it's getting cold up the Ginnel, yeah. Not allowed. I call it a day there. I think I might have a training day tomorrow, so I'll be able to watch you. Yeah. Well, I probably will be out sometime in the afternoon tomorrow. I don't know. It just depends. Up the Ginnel, yeah. Sensitive like a pig's bum based on scientific evidence. Yeah, I like that one, Stuart. Thank you. We couldn't hear a word. It was great. Yeah, I was outside at car. My other microphone's down by the track. I leaned over the fence and did a bit of acrobatics and managed to stick it on the other side of the track, so you got a bit of better sound. The time here, Fitness Traveller, is 1750. 1750. Something's coming because the points have just changed in front of me. Don't know what's coming like, but the points have just changed. Go back. That was the best bit. I don't know why the points just changed in front of me, but they did. That hot air balloon's gone, but I don't know where it's gone. Is there a depot in Crewe? Yes, there is. Huge depot. It's massive. If you look on Google Earth, you'll see that it's massive. It's called Basford Hall Depot. And it is big. In fact, I think there's more than one depot there, actually. I think there's one or two, to be honest. When you look at the diagrams, they're very confusing to look at because there's that many tracks. It's unbelievable. And there goes another one of them London North Western Railways, Class 350. Crewe is quite a pivotal area for rail, it is for sure. It's a hell of a crossroads. What about ye, Tommy, Dr. Shipman? Shower of Basfords, yeah. Well, after this last one, I'm going to call it a do because the sun's going down and I need to drive home.
Well, it's nearly 6 o'clock. Oh, and here it is, a Class 805, one of Avanti's new trains. And that train runs on both electric and diesel. It can run on the electric tracks or the without electric. I'm off, need to clean my fish tank. Oh, hellfire. Anyway, thank you everybody for watching, subscribing, putting the thumbs up, and I shall catch you all later. Cleaning the fish tank sounds fun, yeah. Thanks for watching everybody, and I'll catch you all later. Bye, honey. See you later, Stuart. See you later, Tommy. See you later, Dr. Shapeman. Are you posing as a doctor now? Yeah. What time are you live? I don't know. Tomorrow it'll just be whatever the day brings. I've no idea. That's if I do go live. Sunday's usually a bit of a dead day, really, but I'll see what happens. So thanks a lot, everybody, and I'll catch you later. Over and out.